This is Close Combat Panthers in the Fog. You're watching episode 3 of the Allied campaign. Take a moment to support the channel by clicking the subscribe button, liking the video, and turning on notifications. Let's head on over to Bion. We have 4th Cavalry Squadron taking on SS Panzer Grenadier Regiment 3. I'm kind of curious about this fight because when it went the other way, I did not feel like I had as much of an advantage. So that might lend itself to me actually making some progress here. 4th Cavalry Squadron is going to be Clint Company. Go ahead and drop a comment down below and let me know how many of these you've seen. This might be a little bit of a rougher fight. We do have a mechanized cavalry platoon in 1st. We have no backup in 2nd platoon, so we're rocking 3 Greyhounds and 2 Recons. So our infantry's non-existent and we're fighting from vehicles. The shining light here is we do have 2 Stuarts down in support. They're not amazing, but hopefully they're powerful enough that we're able to maybe get some good shots and, delay the inevitable. But we really just have to get through this phase, and I think a lot of things could open up for us. I would love to win this one outright, but we'll see if that's an option for us. Enemy has Panzer Grenadier. Actually, I have quite a few Panzer Grenadier. 1st platoon is full. 2nd platoon is mostly full. And then down in support, they've got a couple of recon and some assault guns. I'm not sure how the battle will shape up between assault gun versus Stuart. I like my accuracy more, but they might have more punch. So that's a little bit worrisome. We are stretched very thin, so I am more spread out than I think a lot of people would recommend. However, there's such weird lines of sight that I don't want all my guys in one spot. So I do have Kelly up in the northeast. I don't plan to fight. I plan to use recon just as eyes and ears. To the southwest of them, you see Jed Cooper. So Jed is doing the same thing. We got more recon there. I'm going to assume that one of these teams, if not both, will have eyes on something fairly quickly. If the enemy is stashed all the way back in the town to the north center, then maybe nobody sees them because there are plenty of hedges. But I do think this gives me the best opportunity for anybody flanking east or moving south. On the west edge, I am holding it down with Tom Highway and Harry Callahan. So Tom Highway is in one of our Stuarts, and Harry Callahan does have one of our Greyhounds. My thoughts here are anything that comes west, I can engage. I doubt vehicles will, but I don't want to just leave the west fully open. And then because they're on the road, if we need to reposition them, I can just tear off to the south down the road, turn east to get around all the hedges and streams, and then I can pop up wherever I need to. So I figured this was a decent position to cover the flank and also be able to get out of there and support something else. Down in the center, Frank Morris is sitting there in our other Stuart. Because of elevation changes, they actually don't have great line of sight, but the height of a vehicle might affect that a little bit, so maybe they do still see something like that. But I don't want them close to enemy positions where infantry might spot them. And then I do have some buildings I can try and tuck behind if I need to. We'll see if that's feasible and if it works. But I figure if the enemy starts to advance south, they'll leave their territory about where Frank Morris can engage. If they're deep in their territory, we just probably won't see them for a bit. On the opposite side of the buildings, I do have Josie Wales. So another armored car. This is one of the Greyhounds. And I've kind of paired them up with the Stuarts to make sure we've got a little like high-low mix and match with firepower and anti-infantry ability. We'll see if that plays out well for me, but it seemed like a good idea. Luther Whitney is tucked in the middle of the buildings. That's our light mortar crew. We only have one. I just want them out of sight. Figured not a bad spot for them. On the east edge, I do have Mitchell Gant, and that is our final Greyhound. And then Steve Everett is in our Jeep. Now, our Jeep's only got a Modus on it, so I don't want to fight with it. And I figure it's probably treated similarly to maybe like a recon unit. Like I would suspect that it has decent line of sight, but I've never used one, so I really don't know. But that's kind of my goal, is like maybe they're helping spot for Mitchell Gant. They also have the heavy machine guns, so that can help fight against infantry who maybe come this way. And then they do have a little bit of a depression that they're in, so I'm hoping that really nobody spots these guys. And if the enemy pushes east towards Kelly and Kelly has to fall back, these guys are just there to protect the eastern flank from anybody just moving south unopposed. Not sure how this is going to go, but I'm kind of excited because I like the way I've got it set up. Interesting. They must all be in the back center. I really thought for sure we'd see something. Contact east. So they are there. Now recall, they have a full platoon of Panzer Grenadier and then 5 more sections in second platoon. So there are a ton of infantry. That one landed off map. Team in here. Guys advancing. All right. We do have Harry Callahan engaging on this Panzer Grenadier. Oh, maybe it's even these guys. Put them on defend. We got some good hits. Couple kills. We know there's a team there. I could send more. Line of sight on this Panzer Grenadier. Right there. All right, I think I kind of wonder if I just send something right here. There's at least one team there. Maybe do something because we've got Kelly all by themselves up here. So see if we can get a few kills to make that side easier. Uh-oh. Tom Highway, can't see anybody. Our infantry here does not have line of sight. That did not help. Mortar out, it landed off map. There we go. If they're laying in the hedges, we might not get any kills. But there were 2 or 3 that were right here, so I don't know. That was it. Fire mission complete. Nothing. What about Tom Highway? They're doing okay. I mean, I just worry if they moved up through there. I thought these guys would have better line of sight, but like technically they can see into this area. So I would have expected better results. These guys have just got flared. We got to watch this flag. There we go. I think they're engaging Harry Callahan. There we go. Way to go with the canister shot. These guys are still here. I would like to move Mitchell Gant and Steve Everett up, right? But they are a little bit on the weak side to stumble upon the assault guns. Contact. So I don't know if I did, if they would just be popped and a little bit of a liability. So I'm kind of reluctant to take them out until we can like locate one of the vehicles at least. You know, like I want to know somewhere not to go. I can't believe none of those guys died. It's getting to be a little bit of a hotbed right here. Frank Morris can't really see past the tracks. Like, very few little weird spots they can, but, like, generally speaking, they can't see past the tracks. So, I don't know if I move up here. They are moving for the flag. I'd like to prioritize whatever this is. If they take the flag, like, I can kill them and try and move up there and take it back. I just don't... If they take it, I don't want to get ambushed by whoever is hiding in the trees or whatnot. It's not like I got infantry that I can run around to come support this fight. There's no one. I mean, we're shredding them right here. This was actually a really good spot. Okay, good kill there. Still more behind. Even more. And no line of sight there. There we go. There's a vehicle. Now, what is Kelly's AT ability? Non-existent. So, if the vehicle drove straight up on us, maybe we'd have the ability with a grenade. I just don't know that we'll survive, right? Like, if it actually gets to us and finds us, we might be in problems. Contact close. Reprioritize. Nope, lost it. We'll keep engaging these guys. I hear cannon rounds. Are they engaging down here? I don't think so. No. It does say Mitchell Gant would have high effectiveness against it. So I don't know if we let them stand up and try and fight it. I feel like sooner or later Jed Cooper's going to get spotted. I could try and peel off and come around to this two-story. It might give me just as much or even better line of sight for the infantry right here. I'm pretty obscured. I might try and do it real fast and just get out of there. No. 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 Okay. Get out of there, Jed. I don't know if he's stuck or if he's just sitting there. If that's just where he decided to park or if he like tried to cross and got stuck. Flag's still mine. All right, who can see Jed? They might draw a little bit of fire, but I'm hoping that it's very minimal. So if Mitchell Gant came up here, we'd get stuck at the building. We could try and come around this way. When we pop out right here, we'll be in their line of sight. There's not really a way to come around their rear. I would try it. I just don't know if this route right through here would be passable. I don't know if we'd get stuck in this stuff. It says that's high grass. Leaves and bushes. I don't know. So I would like to try it. I would actually love to pop out right here and shoot them in the flank. We got a retreat. All right, Jed, get up there. And we're going to have them go back to hide. I don't necessarily want them to engage. I just want their eyes. That's 30 meters. So they should be able to see very well right here. This being 22 meters, 23 meters. We should be able to see over that and into this field. Contacts far north. I don't know. Might just send a mortar salvo right there. I don't know if it's worth trying to put one. I only have two. I'm going to use one right now on the infantry. I don't know if it's worth trying to put one salvo in the vehicle because it's open top. He may be stuck, so, like, I could try it. I'd like to hit these guys that are running. Are they going to run too far north and get out of my range? I don't know. Do I stop them? Do I stop them? Yeah, they're running for the building. I'm stopping. But that spot is sighted. Let's go right here. See how it shapes up. What do we got going on in this corner? Nothing there and nothing there. Five seconds. Landed off map. Landed near. Site is spotted. Good kill. We're landing east. You know, it is a 60 millimeters, so anything other than a direct hit probably wouldn't do it. That was very close to a direct hit. I don't know if I just send it there because it's my last 4 rounds and it is sighted, because I'll waste 1 round just trying to sight the next salvo in. So I think we'll just send these, maybe get 1 lucky hit. We're not gonna. These are worse than the first salvo. Rounds complete. No impact. All right, so I think Luther Whitney is just going to crawl up there and be eyes and ears out of the 2-story. And we're in a stalemate, right? Like, I have to maneuver to fight this. But the question is it worth it? Because I don't really gain anything even if I win it. I mean, I do a little bit, but, like, suppose they pop one of my Stewarts or one of my armored cars. Like, I kind of really need those. So is it worth it to risk those and be left with, you know, some mediocre infantry? Or do I wait for another round to try and take the fight? I could come out with Josie Wales. One thing that worries me is that's where one vehicle is. Where's the other one? Right? Like, if I come driving across the map and I'm, like, rolling through here and the other one's sitting right here and I don't see it, that might present a problem of its own. This guy scooted. What are the chances? I don't think I'd make it through there very well. Let's see if we can get right there. What's over here? Oh, vehicle identified. Beautiful. That's what we want. If that's the case, I feel way better about coming out and getting into the fight. Let's get Frank Morris out. How are we doing? Come on, Mitchell. No line of sight there. Nope. Engage. Does it see me? Does it know I'm here? I don't know. Damaged. Awesome. Not maneuvering. Okay, Mitchell Gant is here. Who's shooting? MG42 shooting at me. Right there. We're going to hold up with Steve Everett. I don't know if they have line of sight here, but we'll keep them hidden for a moment. And we got it. Immobilized. They fled. Wonderful. We're not really returning fire. All right, rolling up. Josie Wales, keep going. Frank Morris, get going. I don't know if we should try and cross at the crossing. I don't know how risky railroad tracks are. And They'll have Panzerfausts, possibly. They're Panzer Grenadiers, so we gotta kind of stay out of that range. I don't know that we can push in and take this. This turned moderately into my favor. Oh, I think they just returned fire. There we go. We got a hit. I don't think we can bring Luther Whitney up to spot. So I wanted to get a slightly different angle on this position. Is he still looking at us? So that worries me because he is looking due south, right? Like when I come out, he will have line of sight, assuming he can visually identify me. And so I worry about popping out and Mitchell Gant getting shot in the flank. I would prefer to use one of these vehicles. I just don't know if I can get them in a position where they're not ambushed. Because I think I would cut right through here and see if I can see over these hedges or whatever. And if not, then like I would just keep advancing until I got line of sight. But driving through here, it's pretty close. We are getting some kills there. Like I can let them pound that area for just a moment. So I wonder now if I try and move up. Let's go to defend. Let's go to defend. It's only 2 guys. So it's definitely a Panzer Grenadier. Or I mean, it could be a platoon leader or something, but it's not like it's 2 out of... Oh, no, they had recon. I was thinking it's not like it's 2 out of 3 recon guys, but it actually very well could be. If that's... Because they had support. Kill that guy. We got him. Isn't this what shot at me? I actually thought these guys shot at me. What range are we at? 60 meters? That's an MG42 shooting. So where's it shooting from?
Sir, the enemy has offered a ceasefire.
I bet they have. Yep, they're still there. Engage. Move out of the way. Maybe Josie Wales can see right here. Might be too oblique. Come on. Waiting on Frank Morris. Just back it up. I need you to escape faster than that. Right there. Right there. Oh, there we go. Some canister shot. There we go. We got a hit. I'm inclined to believe that that's Panzer Grenadier. They had an MG42, right? Like, I heard MG42, but, like, was it these guys back here shooting and I attributed it to these guys? Or is this a Panzer Grenadier with a 42? I mean, I'm just kind of sitting here. I don't know if it's possible to navigate this. I don't know if I'm going to get stuck right here, but if I came up through here, that'd be pretty money as well. We got infantry advancing. I don't know how at risk I am crossing railroad tracks. Oh, can I not? What if I just say go there? We'll see how they try to negotiate that. Let's go same plan right there and see if Tom Highway can try and figure something out. We got another team approaching. All right. Secure for a moment. Can I get there without being shot? All right. Harry is trying something iffy here. I mean, it looks like rocks. It says it's high grass. I don't know that I believe it, but he's in the trees. So I don't know if I love this idea. I don't even honestly know if he can make it. It looks like he's spinning. So suppose I come down this way. Could I cross right there? Like, hold on. Let's go there, 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 there. I hear machine guns right here. Engage this guy. Josie Wales, what are you doing, bro? Who's right in front of you? No line of sight. Maybe wait for 1 minute for that flare to die down. Oh, contact west. Nope, nothing there. Right there. Like right here. I guess that's to their muzzle, so they'd probably sitting back a little bit. Alright. Is it because you're immobilized? Harry Callahan, we're stuck. Are you? Alright, I might just tell them to stay put. They're not technically stuck, and they might get that way, so I might just leave them there and tell them to stay put. Let's go Frank Morris East. See if we get this shot. These guys are probably spotting, though, so that doesn't go as well for me. Okay. Can we turn north while being hidden? And is there a way to target anybody up there? Let's go Josie Wales in here. Move up. I don't know. The other option is I'd come up this road. We know that they're hiding right here, so that wouldn't be very effective. I really need to fit through this gap and come around that way. More shots fired. There we go. Engage. I mean, they're gunning him down. Okay. We lost sight of the last guy. Alright. For a roll there. Actually, hang on. Let's hold up with Josie Wales. Let's move up with Frank Morris. See if we get line of sight on this infantry. This one's going down to the wire, but it took a long time before it developed into something worth fighting. Alright, Panzer Grenadier moving south. Might put them on defend. Okay, can Tom Highway get across that? I don't know. We'll see. We have a contact there. No line of sight on it, but he is there. Nothing. Right there, engage. Tom Highway's engaging. Stop there. Tom Highway's trying to go through the forest, and we already know that we don't like that. If I come here, I'd have to try and cross the hedges. I feel like that's much worse than trying to cross the train tracks. So I don't know if we can make that. I mean, ideally, I would like them to go here.
No clear path.
All right. I didn't look. So, oh, I think we got this. Yep. Whole team is dead. So that was their platoon leader. Roll up with Josie Wales.
Sir, the enemy has offered a ceasefire.
Target acquired. No way. Okay. I mean, we were damaged. That happened so fast. I saw that we were damaged, but did we actually pop it or did they just surrender? Either way, we have 100% morale to their 31%. We're going to call that a win. Battle ended because the Axis was routed. They were unable to retreat. They were forced to disband. So we lost 1 as wounded. We killed 10, wounded 28. Took 2 prisoners. Or I'm sorry, not 2 prisoners. Took 2 vehicles captured. So that was surprisingly clean. That was very nice. And that was exactly why I was afraid to attack that head on. But you saw me try. I really was trying to figure out how to get around the flank of it. And it was just not permissive in that environment. So it's okay. Had to take it head on. I was putting up second vehicle or whatever. So if it had gone a little longer, they would have arrived and been able to get in the fight. But you know, I'm happy with the end result that we did get, and I think that it shows promise going forward. Up first, Harry Callahan. We got a CIB and 6 infantry kills. Josie Wales, 3 infantry kills. Mitchell Gant, also 3 infantry kills. Luther Whitney, 5 kills. Kelly, nothing. Jed Cooper, also nothing. But we did keep these guys on hide. They were just our eyes. Steve Everett kept them back, nothing. Tom Highway, Silver Star, 13 kills. Okay, way to go, Tom Highway. We're going to need a Medal of Honor. If you know, you know. Frank Morris, that's where our 1 casualty is. It was in the vehicle. He is incapacitated, so we're going to lose the leader. Come away with 5 kills. Now, our tank is not listed as damaged. So even though we lost the man, we should be just fine with the tank and we should have a replacement crew member in it. I'm looking forward to that. I do not want to go up against their armor with this kind of a battle group, but I feel like I did fairly well against their light trash. Drop a comment down below and let me know any names you guys think I should use. Give me any tips on movement or merges you would like to see. And if you enjoyed the fight, like the video. Don't forget to click the subscribe button to support the channel and give yourself the opportunity to return. You can support me as a content creator by becoming a channel member. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.